the lion who couldn't roar. Hey everyone, welcome to our wild adventure today. Picture a vast golden savanna under the bright sun, where we meet Leo, the lion. Unlike other lions, though, Leo has a little secret: he can't roar. Let's dive into his journey and see how he finds his voice. In the heart of the savanna, life buzzes with energy. We have elephants trumpeting their mighty calls, giraffes munching on the tall trees, and zebras galloping in their black and white stripes. But there's one thing that gets everyone's attention: a lion's roar. It commands respect and lets everyone know who's boss. And that's where our boy Leo feels a little out of place. Despite wearing a mane like any king of the jungle, Leo just can't muster up a fierce roar. He's the king, but he often feels more like the court jester. Can you relate? One sunny morning, Leo overhears a few animals gossiping about him. Did you hear Leo can't roar? They snicker, and Leo's heart sinks. That's it. He's had enough. Leo decides he's going to set off on an epic adventure to find his roar. He thinks, if I can't roar, he'll just need to find that sound that makes everyone listen. With a small backpack filled with snacks, he takes a deep breath and sets off into the wild. Oh boy, what's in store for him? On his journey, Leo stumbles upon a wise old tortoise named Tilly, slowly munching on some grass. Now, Tilly isn't just any tortoise. She's known for giving the best advice in the savanna. Leo approaches her and spills his heart. I can't roar. How can I be a king without a roar? Tilly looks up and chuckles softly. Oh dear Leo, it's not about the volume of your roar. It's about having the courage to be yourself. She explains that true strength comes from within, not from how loud you can be. Tilly's words resonate with Leo. Trust yourself, she says. You'll discover your own kind of roar. With his head a bit higher and a spark of hope, Leo thanks Tilly and continues on his way. Next up, Leo meets a troop of mischievous monkeys swinging through the trees. They notice Leo and smash a big red fruit with a thud that echoes around the savanna. Hey, King Leo, where's your roar? They tease, laughing and mimicking a silly lion roar. Leo tries to laugh along, but inside, it stings a bit. Feeling a mix of embarrassment and determination, he watches the monkeys playfully. While they might be making fun of him, he realizes their joy is infectious. Leo starts to laugh too, imagining what a silly roar he might make, finding a bit of lightness amid his own struggle. As Leo continues his journey, he comes across many other animals. He meets an elephant who triumphantly splashes water everywhere, and a wise old owl who shares stories at night. Each animal has their own idea of what strength means. The elephant says, "It's not about being loud, it's about being steady." The owl adds, "The night may be silent, but even the quietest creatures can be heard." Leo's eyes widen as he listens intently, realizing that maybe there are many forms of strength and leadership out there. Bit by bit, he's piecing together his own identity. The climax, the moment of discovery. Then comes the moment Leo has been waiting for, or maybe not quite ready for. He hears a distress call. A nearby animal is stuck. Without thinking, Leo rushes forward to help. In the heat of the moment, as he tries to lift the tree branch off the poor critter, a loud, unexpected belch escapes him. Everyone freezes. Silence falls over the savanna, and then the animals burst into laughter. But wait, this isn't just any belch. It's powerful and echoes far and wide. To Leo's surprise, the animals look at him with newfound respect. Maybe that's his roar. With a newfound sense of pride, Leo realizes that being king isn't about having the loudest roar. It's about being himself. The animals cheer for Leo, not just for his belch, but for his bravery to help others and be true to himself. They celebrate his unique sound, and he's finally accepted as the king he was meant to be. Leo feels a warm glow in his heart as he laughs along with his friends. Who knew a belch could bring everyone together? It's all about confidence, my friends, and embracing what makes us different. As Leo strolls back to his kingdom, he's different now, more confident and proud. He knows he's a unique leader, and it feels good. Remember, it's not about how loud you are, but how you carry yourself. So be yourself, embrace your quirks, and lead the way. If you enjoyed Leo's adventure, hit that like button. Share your own stories of embracing what makes you unique in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun and inspiring tales. Until next time, remember your voice matters, even if it's not a traditional roar.